on, guys? So today in this video I'm going to be teaching you how to change your own oil. So the tools you will need are a jack stands, gloves, an oil filter tool, a ratchet, various size sockets depending on the size of your drain plug, oil, and the oil filter. You will also want a funnel and an oil drain pan. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is locate the jack points on the vehicle. So all we have to do is jack up the front of the vehicle to get to the oil pan. There's pinch wells. I'll show you a close-up of it. That's where you want to jack up the vehicle from. All vehicles are different in the sense that they have different locations for jack points. That might be one reason why you want to look up where your specific jack points are on your vehicle. Alright, so we're going to locate the pinch weld, and we're just going to start jacking up the car. Make sure it's seated there properly, and then we'll just start pumping this up. Okay, so with the vehicle jacked up in the air, we're going to take our jack stand here. We're going to place it underneath the car, raise it up to where it's almost touching the frame of the car, and then we can lower the jack down. So we'll do the same exact thing that we just did on the other side of the car. Alright, so as you can see, we got this side jacked up. We have a jack stand set up in position as well, just in case this jack were to fail. It'll fall on the jack stand and won't fall on us and potentially kill us. Now we can jump underneath the car and start the oil change. As you can see, this is underneath the car. You may have a plastic guard that covers your oil pan. If that's the case, you want to take that off, and then you can access your oil filter as well as the oil pan. Now, on this vehicle, it's a 2021 Nissan Versa. This is where you'll find the oil filter. This is what it looks like. It looks the same on every vehicle. And then the oil pan. On the oil pan, you have a bolt. So this bolt is the drain plug. On this car, it is a 14 millimeter. You'll just have to go underneath and kind of test out different sockets on your vehicle to see what size. So then we will crack this free, and then the oil will start to come out, and we will grab our drain pan and catch all that oil. I have my 3/8 ratchet and a 14 millimeter socket. So let's go ahead and break that bolt free. So we're on the bolt. I'm just gonna break it free just like that. And then we're gonna very, very quickly take this bolt off because it's gonna start spewing oil all over as soon as we take that out, just like that. Put the bolt there. Okay, so while that's draining out, we're gonna go inside the vehicle and we're gonna pop the hood. Okay, so with the hood popped, we're going to locate the oil fill cap, and we're just going to unscrew it here just to relieve some pressure in the system so that the oil drains more quickly. Okay, so as we can see, there's just about nothing left dripping out of the oil pan. So that is a sign that we can go ahead and throw that bolt back into the oil pan. So now we're gonna take the bolt and we're just going to thread it right back into the oil pan. We'll clean around the oil pan if need be. And then we'll take our socket again, and we'll go ahead and we'll tighten it up. Alright, so that feels nice and tight. Now we'll take the oil filter off. This is the part number for our Nissan, and there's going to be a gasket here, a rubber gasket. Make sure that's not on the oil pan. Sometimes they'll come off, and if they stick to the oil pan and then you go to screw this one in, what's going to happen is you're going to have a gap and it's going to leak, and you're going to lose all of the oil that you just put in the car. What we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit of the old oil from what we just drained. Just take a dab, and then we're going to put it around the rim of the filter. Okay, so I have this oil filter tool here and the ratchet, and what we're going to do is we're just going to attach this oil filter tool onto the ratchet. Take this off. And we'll put the oil filter tool right on there. And now we're good to go, and we can remove that oil filter. Now I broke it loose, and this is a very messy part here. And we'll just let that drain out. Okay, so with our new filter all set and ready to go, we're just gonna put it in place of where the old one was. Just screw it on there. It's real simple. Just hand tight, and you're good to go. Now we'll start filling the car with oil. So let's start filling this up. Holy shit. Okay, so to check the dipstick, you just pull it out. You want to clean it off here with your paper towel. Insert it back in. Make sure it's all the way in. Then you pull it out, and then you just check it and make sure that it's at the correct level there. Alright guys, so that's how you change your own oil. I really appreciate you watching. Hopefully you learned something. So go change your own oil, save some money. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.